Seems like we have nearly a full house here at the TD Bank Sports Center. Clarkson wins the face-off, but they cannot keep the puck in the Quinnipiac zone. Tom Pizzo has to swing it behind the Quinnipiac net. And Quinnipiac played it momentarily until Pizzo regained control. Just for a moment, though, gets it taken away by Greg Holt, who can't hold on to it. And then Pizzo gets it back after all of this. Now he has it near his own net. Looking for a friend, instead finds a Bobcat. A couple of one-touch pass attempts by the Bobcats that go for naught. And now it is Nick Tremblay. Tremblay looking for a trailing Corey Tamblin. He is not there. The Bobcats take it away. Matt Becca looking for some room. Instead, Jeremiah Crow has to pick up the garbage after a bad pass, and he swings it into the Quinnipiac end. And now Quinnipiac has plenty of time as there's a line change for Clarkson. And one of the big scoring lines for Clarkson back out on the ice as the puck looked like it touched a member of the Clarkson bench.
Yeah, it looked like one of their backup goalies may have reached over there and touched the puck. We've seen a lot of fights for pucks and not really anything of note here in the last 2 minutes or so.
Face off between Wong and Oakley is won by Wong. And Reese Rollheiser trying to walk towards the net, but instead it gives it off to Jeremy Langlois, and Langlois from the near circle shoots it over the net. Puck in the far corner. Zach Davies, he swings, and it's a big-time shot, a big-time save, and a one-time attempt by Rollheiser goes off the glass. Not much of that goal was left closed for Rollheiser, but he missed it either way. Rollheiser looking for Wong. Wong drops it off for Langlois. Langlois can't get control, and it will be a penalty on Langlois, a hooking call on Jeremy Langlois as he took down Luke Oakley right in the middle of the Clarkson area. And it looked like, Jeremy, that if Langlois did not get called for that penalty, he was going to have a lot of room to play around with the puck.
Yes, he was. Langlois, Rollheiser, Wong are on this fourth line, and they've been a very powerful line. Langlois, the freshman that the coaches are very highly about. But freshmen make those kind of mistakes. You can't take a guy down like that to get position.
So a power play for Clarkson. They scored earlier on the power play. And Clarkson has control on the far circle. Mark Borovecki looks for Kaye. Kaye over to Pollock. Pollock has a goal today. Pollock back to Kaye. Kaye over to Pollock on the far end. Now out to Borovecki. Borovecki swings it towards the net, and Dan Clark saves it with the chest. And Dan Clark again stops any rebound that could possibly occur.
A golden night. I did not see the number. Got in the face of a Bobcat and started pushing and shoving. Clearly, he tried to get position there. This is a key moment, I think, in the game, because Clarkson saw how effective their power play was at the beginning. And I think the Bobcats have to really step up here and assert force.
Clarkson wins the faceoff. Tremblay looking for Freeman. Out to Oakley. And Freeman in the circle, and he gets it deflected. And then the pass was knocked away. 1 minute and 12 seconds to go in the power play for Clarkson. Mike Atkinson trying to get the loose puck behind the net of Clarkson. A sloppy play by Clarkson, but he cannot grab a hold of it. And the Golden Knights give up a golden opportunity for the Quinnipiac Bobcats. Brandon DeFazio streaking towards the net. He gets the shot. Saved by Dan Clark, and the juicy rebound was gotten by no one. So Dan Clark gets a big break there, but DeFazio has it behind the net. Zach Hansen can't get a hold of it. And the pass right towards the middle of the net is knocked out by Yuri Buharovich. He gives it to Atkinson. Atkinson has just one man on him. He takes a shot. He scores! Mike Atkinson with a short-handed goal, which knots up the game at 2. 4 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the second period, and just 35 seconds to go in the power play for Clarkson. And
That
Mike
is-
Atkinson lets go of a wrister, a beautiful wrister that went by the right side of Richie Laveau.
That is the second shorthanded goal of the year for the Bobcats. They've always specialized on A, penalty kills, and B, shorthanded goals. They've led the nation almost every year in the last 3-4 years on it. He got position, got the puck, and made a very quick shot there. He's one of the fastest, hardest working guys in the team, who almost never commits a penalty, and is just a really, really, really good player as the referee trying to get the penalty time right. Big, big goal for the Bobcats.
Mike Atkinson nearly made them pay for some sloppy play behind their own net, and he did so a little bit later than we originally thought, and when there was a goalie in net. So Clarkson wins the faceoff, 30 seconds to go in their own power play, and Dan Clark out of position, out of net, and Dan Clark, after a few shots right in front of the goal, saves them. Dan Clark went out to go grab the puck, so it looked like a mirror image of what happened to Richie Laveau. Dan Clark, though, makes the Clarkson Golden Knights absolutely beside themselves as they had a golden opportunity. But Clark literally jumped in front of the net and jumped on the puck like a grenade. It was incredible.
And then we had some pushing and shoving, and I believe a punch may have been thrown, and Julian Kaye is going to be put, I believe that's him. Yes, it is. He is going to be put in the penalty box. There was some very, very aggressive play after Clark had to assert himself, and I believe he may have thrown a punch or done something really bad because that looked nuts, and a couple Bobcats then got involved, and clearly some chippy play in front of the net here.
So one man each will go to the penalty box for the Bobcats and Clarkson.